Hi, my name is Anna Boyko. I'm a Master Psychology student at the University of Twente and I conducted my research project at the BMS lab. I finished my bachelor here at the UT in 2022 and then I directly continued with my master in Human Factors and Engineering Psychology, and now I'm in the last steps of conducting my project and I'm planning on graduating in the beginning of the next year. So since the beginning of my psychology study here at the University of Twente, I was always really fascinated by the human-computer interaction in relation to the automobile sector. So when I saw the opportunity to conduct a study on adaptive automation, I was really inspired by that and signed up for it. In my study, I attempted to personalize speed to the real-time trust of the passenger for level 4 of automation. There is a lot of research and development currently being made in the field of automated vehicles, and even though so many parties are involved in this process, you should never forget the end user. Currently, the population is not willing to accept automated vehicles because the infrastructure is currently still lacking. However, if we do not involve the end user in the process of the development, then the potential benefits cannot be realized later on. Right now, one of the most important factors hindering acceptance of automated vehicles is trust. Trust needs to be calibrated properly, so users on the one side increase their trust in the automated vehicle, but on the other side it needs to be calibrated so overtrust and undertrust do not arise in the capabilities of the vehicle or the advanced driver assistance systems. Whether personalizing speed to real-time trust could have an increase on trust in initially low trusting people, we conducted a driving simulator study with the BMS lab. Together with developers from the BMS lab, we came up with an algorithm on how to adapt speed to actually real-time trust. So my study was programmed in Unity, and to actually conduct it we used the fixed-based driving simulator of the BMS lab and the Vario X3 headset for the immersiveness of the study. Additionally, we also used the EDA Empatica E4 wristband to measure skin conductance to later on compare it to the real-time trust. Also, I used the trust slider that could measure real-time trust without interrupting the simulation. The user could slide up for increasing trust or indicating increased trust and slide down for decreasing trust. So in my study I actually had 3 conditions, 1 experimental and 2 control conditions. In the experimental conditions, speed was adapted to real-time trust, and in one of the control conditions the car was driving autonomously on a continuous speed, and in the second control condition speed was changed randomly every minute for a 15-minute drive. I expected that personalizing speed to real-time trust would actually significantly increase trust in initially low trusting people in automated vehicles. And this was also supposed to be supported by lower EDA levels, because we also measured skin conductance using the Empatica wristband. Actually, we did find an increase in trust in all of the 3 groups, so trust significantly increased after having experienced the automated vehicle, but that did not differ between the groups. So personalized speed did not have an effect on trust in this case, and EDA was also not significantly different from each other in the different groups. So what that means is that a one-time experience with an automated vehicle in the simulator can already increase trust, and that is also already an important step to work on the acceptance of automated vehicles. I definitely think that adaptive automation should be studied more in the future. In my case, the algorithm was programmed in such a way that speed reacted to changes in real-time trust. However, I think that machine learning and in general more aspects of the driver itself could be incorporated into adaptive automation to actually achieve a kind of an advanced adaptation of the automated vehicle, and therefore critical situations could be ruled out before they actually do happen and lead to a decrease of trust. Overall, a lot can be done before introducing higher levels of automation to the public, and if you want to read more about my recommendations on how future studies could work on that, you can find my thesis on the website of the UTwente from February 2024.